remember the last time you apologized to anyone? Or do you remember the last time someone apologized to you? Someone said, "I'm sorry." Well, if you're unlike me and can't remember the last time you apologized, wow, I must congratulate you. You are perfect. Or should I say, you believe you are perfect. For the mortals like my dad, well, he had no qualms about apologizing. Mostly he would apologize out of courtesy because, he was just so nice. And funnily enough, sometimes the other person actually started blaming him and actually felt he was apologizing because he had done a mistake. Has that happened to you sometimes? Well, all said and done, it's an honest, blatant truth that for most of us, apologizing is a common and very difficult part of life. There are many schools of thoughts that say that, saying sorry isn't enough. Well, I beg to differ a little bit. I feel that there are many times when people really need to hear these magic words. I am sorry. Just 3 simple words, I am sorry. And that makes all the difference. It just makes the other person feel you're making an apology. At least you're doing an effort to do so. Just to bring a smile on their face. Many times when I've goofed up, I've supposedly not eaten dinner that my mom warmed for me, or suppose I forget to kiss her goodbye before I'm leaving home. She's very upset, and I do this shameless countless times, forgetful me. So I know for a fact that the minute I send a WhatsApp message saying, "I'm sorry, Ma," it brings a smile to her face. And she immediately returns me a cute little gif. So I believe there's no harm, absolutely no harm in starting with a small, teeny tiny, "I'm sorry." In the words of Kevin Hancock, an apology isn't meant to change the past. It is meant to change only and only the future. So hear this apology. I'm going to say it very, very slowly so that you can follow each word. Raghav said this apology to his colleague Nisha. "Hey Nisha, I'm sorry you're upset. I surely did not mean that whatever you were saying in the meeting didn't matter. I'm really sorry I interrupted you when you were speaking during the meeting. I was calculating the pros and cons of what you were saying, which is why I interrupted you. I'm sorry." Now tell me, is there something wrong with this? If yes, which is true, what's wrong with this apology? Yes, this is not an apology. It is just a justification for interrupting, because Raghav interrupted Nisha when she was speaking something in a meeting. Which interruption is, end of the day, bad behavior. So when you say sorry, say you're sorry. Not, "I'm sorry, but you did this. That's why I said this." There's no room for but. Just plain old sorry. So when Raghav told Nisha, "Hey, I'm sorry you're upset," he was not saying sorry. What he actually meant was, "It's not right that you're upset with me." When Raghav told Nisha, "I surely did not intend suggesting that what you're saying didn't matter. I'm sorry I interrupted you during the meeting. I was calculating the pros and cons of what you were saying, which is why I interrupted you." Was he apologizing? No. It actually meant my analysis of the pros and cons was far more important to me than whatever you were saying. So I interrupted you. In the end, when Raghav told Nisha, "I'm sorry," it meant, "I'm not sorry." I was actually trying to think of the last time when someone really apologized to me and I really felt it was honest and, genuine and heartfelt. Because good apologies are notoriously hard to come by. And that doesn't make us wicked or cruel or bad person, because it's very natural that whenever we have to apologize, we have a resistance, an inherent resistance to apologize. Why should I say it? Why should I say it? The I. It was his fault. His, not mine. But yet there are some people who do apologize. And there are some people who apologize, but you actually get even more hurt when they apologize. And actually, bad apologies can lead to more hurt. So, apologizing is a hugely important communication skill. And like I do in all my communication skill podcasts, I'm going to show you the time-tested, wholesome technique on how to apologize effectively and make communication clear, concise, conscious, and calculated. So, a good apology basically has 3 parts. Number 1, you own it. Number 2, you feel it. And number 3, you resolve it. So, when you own it, you say, I'm sorry. When you feel it, you confirm, I know how you feel. When you resolve it, you ask, how do I make it right? So, the 3 parts. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. How do I make it right? So own it, feel it, resolve it. Because we're all bound to make mistakes, personally or professionally. How you deal with it, saying or doing something wrong to someone, how you deal with the hiccups in customer service, that's what sets you or your business apart. Let me give you an example of own it, feel it, resolve it from a customer service point of view. And if you're in customer service, this is what you need to remember. Step number 1, own your mistake. Because when you own your mistake, that's half the battle won. The customer begins to be open with you. He wants to hear you out because you've owned your mistake. Remember, he's already angry, already agitated, already annoyed, so own it. This is actually the hardest part because it requires admitting responsibility for your action or your behavior. So say something like, we're really apologetic with your experience with our airlines. Or, I'm so embarrassed that my behavior caused you so much hurt. Coming to step number 2. When I said, feel it. So validate his feelings, acknowledge the impact of the problem on him. Let the customer know you understand that you've troubled him and that he may feel hurt, he may feel neglected, he may feel sad. So basically the key is that you hold yourself accountable for the promises made. It shows your commitment and willingness to change and to make amends. Stay vulnerable. Let yourself be vulnerable in your guilt or repentance, expressing regret in your actions. I can understand. I know how it feels. I know you're hurt. Say all that. And when you say all that, please mean it all the time. And then finally, like I said, resolve it. Step number 3 is to finally resolve it. You have to suggest a workaround for the customer to use. You express an urgency in getting the problem solved. You specify an ETA, expected time of arrival, or resolution whenever the customer can expect a solution. For example, I can see that my comment hurt your feelings and that you are feeling misunderstood and uncared for. But customer service is what matters to us. But make the situation right. For an apology to be good and effective, you need to include a reparation of some kind. You need to repair the relationship. Because it can be literal, it can be symbolic, but it is mandatory. For a customer, maybe you can give them a replacement, or you can give them a freebie or extended warranty, or even show them a solution, maybe by getting on the remote screen, sharing your screen and explaining how to work through the manual. In normal relationships, for people like you and me, just a simple, sweet, warm hug is a great way to repair it, is a great way to make the situation right. Try it out. Own it. That's the first step, like I said. Feel it. Validate their feelings. Now, step number 2. And the third step, resolve it. Find a solution that will make the situation better. Like every episode, I'm going to share a really special and effective trick which really works to make an apology. And believe you me, it really effective. So here comes the magic trick that I've been talking about. Anthroposmiotics is a field dedicated to understanding how people communicate. No, I'm not teaching this fancy word. I'm not qualified. But I'm taking the liberty of extracting one super effective technique which these scientists of human communication have researched, evaluated, and found extremely effective when it comes to apologizing. So hear me out. All said and done, for an apology to be effective, it has to be genuine. Period. Owning up to your bad behavior is never easy. All of us make mistakes all the time. Not just some people or bad people, all people. There's something extremely magical about receiving or giving a heartfelt, honest, genuine apology. But if you leave your ego, your I, for a teeny-weeny bit and pump up your self-worth. That's the key word, your self-worth. Before you set out to apologize, believe you me, apologizing isn't going to be nerve-wracking or soul-crushing. I read an interesting research paper by Stanford University which said, and I'm paraphrasing it, putting into simple words for all of us to understand it easily. It said, say good things to yourself about yourself before apologizing. Have a little conversation with yourself just before you step up to apologize. It could go something like this. I have a good heart. Many people come to me with their problems and I solve them most of the times. I'm a nice person. People like me. Say these nice things to yourself, about yourself, just before apologizing. Trust me, this way you will disarm your defenses. When you're telling yourself you're awesome, you're feeling good about yourself, then you let go your ego. So now when you go to apologize, you genuinely will be doing a good job at apologizing and you're actually ready to apologize. Try it out. It works. Communication is at the heart of who we are as human beings. We connect, we interact, we exchange information, ideas. All of this is made possible through communication. And apologizing is a huge communication skill. Just imagine, you come home later than usual after a bad day at work. Your wife has cooked big dinner and there's a card and a gift wrap present on the table. Your heart starts to sink as you realize today was your anniversary. The fact that you don't remember any of this clearly shows that you don't care about them. Will you apologize? If yes, how will you apologize? Think about it. If you cross someone's boundary, own your mistake. Figure out why you did it. Feel what crap you made someone go through. Offer to make it better. And never ever repeat it. An apology may not fix the broken vase, but it can surely save a broken relationship. I've by-hearted this. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. So let's apologize, forgive, and forget. Thank you for listening to this episode of Communicate 101 Speaking Writing Tips with Sarika Singh. If you want to be notified of upcoming episodes, be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow the podcast. I'll be back to share more stories, more life experiences, and more communication tips every Friday. If you want to reach me or connect with me, just put your comments in the comment box below or mail me at info@sarikasingh.in. I know you're going to rate and review this podcast, so a big thank you in advance. Stay tuned and think about what we talked today.